Catfish. Ew. Now, wow. It is another season of diasporian catfish, diasporian chicken, diasporian house. I thought I was about to go off again. You guys tried to keep me tuned because what is this I am hearing? I know. I had a discussion with somebody and she was like, when editorial was owing, you dragged her. Oh. When she owed Peace Storm, well, she wasn't owing because she didn't say she wasn't going to pay. That's what the person was saying. You dragged her. You joined these people to drag her. When editorial arrested Joy, you dragged the editorial. You dragged her in court. So you dragged her everywhere, police station. Now it has reached the turn of UK. You're saying you don't want to put your mouth. And I thought about it, though, but why not? Let's catch some cruise, please. Let's catch some cruise. Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time you come across this video. You guys know I'm not a biased person. I can be your friend tomorrow. It may seem as though I'm your friend today. Tomorrow you do something wrong, I call you out on your bullshit if you do something wrong. Okay, now let's dive right into this gist. So yeah, do you guys recall that sometime last year or early this year, I'm unsure, editorial came out, made a community post stating that UK Family Show used her hotel as a collateral to get a loan. Not a guarantor. Because I think I bumped into Joyce TV's live stream yesterday or early this morning. I'm not sure. I think a few hours ago, that's 2 hours precisely, I bumped into her live session, and I just heard her say that she used UK Family Show used Editorial Hotel as a guarantor. I'm like, how can you use hotel as a guarantor? A property cannot be a guarantor. It can only serve as a collateral to get a loan. Now, editorial cannot be used as a guarantor without her consent because she would need to sign some documents or make some write out some undertakings and some submissions and all of that. See me sounding too serious. Anyway, so yeah, back to the gist. Choice TV stated that Editorial's hotel was used as a guarantor, according to her, as a collateral, right word, correct word, to get a loan. So I'm not asking, how did UK Family Show succeed in using Editorial's hotel as a collateral for a loan, 8 million naira loan? Before you use a property, or before a property can pass as a collateral for a loan, the people from the bank, mortgage house, or whatever, finance house, whatever institution, would have to go to the site where the property is located, okay, where the property is situated, and do some evaluation job and surveillance job to see if the money they are lending you equates to the property, or the value of the property equates to the money they're about to lend to you in case you're unable to pay. If they sell that property, will the worth be, commensurate to the loan they are giving you? For instance, of course, Editorial's hotel is worth more than 8 million naira, which UK Family Show is said to have loaned from a certain bank. I'm not really conversant with the details. I'm not well abreast with the details as at the point of making this video. And to be honest, I don't care. I just want to choke my mouth for chicken's sake and give my 2 cents, okay? Now, how can Editorial's hotel be used for collateral? Was Editorial not around when the bank came for inspection, to see, to ascertain and evaluate and all of that? Secondly, you need to submit a document, showing or purporting that you're the owner of that property you're using as a collateral, or you have a personal interest, or you hold a high interest or share value in that property you are using. as a collateral. Where the UK family show gets editorial documents, hotel documents to use as a collateral. Is anybody asking the same question with me, or am I overthinking it? Well, maybe it's because I'm speaking from the point of law and all of that. But then again, this is a very important question. Editorial, I will have to tag editorial in this video. Editorial, please explain to us, how did UK family show get your property, the documents to your property, and used it as a collateral to get a loan? The loan was successful, or does the bank, I don't know. I have a lot of questions at hand, and this is the most important to me right now, and I would really, really, really love to know, because it's a very scary situation. You cannot use a property that's not your own or that you do not have a personal share interest in to acquire or secure a loan. It doesn't work anywhere. Nobody should come here and tell me it is Nigeria, anything is possible. Anything is not possible. If you go to a bank and ask for a loan, apply for a loan, you're going to have to posit a document showing that that is your property. That document must contain, document regarding the property must contain the location of the property, and all of those other informations that will be required of you to pay. Now, if the document submitted had the address of Editorial's Hotel and Editorial's Hotel name, date of incorporation and all of that, they now went to Editorial's Hotel to request for a loan, when they did not go to her hotel to, look at the property, ascertain the value of the property before giving UK family show a loan. I don't understand. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Now, few months ago, Editorial updated and these people gaslighted her. I wanted to talk about it, but I just made a community post, laughed about it, commented on, I think, Peace Ekanem's post and Two Sisters' post. I just let it be because I did not make sense of it. I didn't make sense of it. Now, if this is the case, Editorial, you need to go to the hotel and find out, to the bank and find out, how were they able to get a loan for? How was UK able to get a loan using your hotel as a collateral when she's not in possession of your property, the document to your property? Or is she? As and when you were building, did she have any access? Are your documents kept in your home, or are they kept in the bank? How did she get a document to access the loan from a bank? And I'm sure it's not just anyhow bank. Like, a banking institution is no joke. It's a serious business. Now, how are they sure that the document she showed to them was not forged? Like, I'm just thinking, because I know that Editorial could not have given her document to her hotel. So it's either she forged it or what? Please, people should educate me, because my knowledge of law is failing me in this situation. I ignored it when this issue first came up. I didn't want to talk about it. But right now, I am really interested. Can you get a loan using another person's property as collateral, when you do not even have a direct share interest in? Like, because you have to prove a lot of things, even if it is a shared property, even if it is jointly owned. And in this case, you believe that Editorial's property is Editorial's property. UK is not a co-owner or a joint owner. No, UK does not have any personal interest in that property. So how could she have gotten a hold of a document, presented it to the bank, gotten a loan, and then they went to Editorial's Hotel to harass her for an unpaid debt? Does that make sense? Now, when Editorial brought this up, the likes of Choice TV, who is now dragging UK family show, there is nothing they did not say to Editorial. They insulted Editorial. They called her hotel a motel. They called Her hotel, a tiny hut. There is nothing they did not say. That that other one, Banigo, Vicky's Corner, that's mom of five. There is nothing they did not say. Now this video is going to come in different parts, but I'm just curious. I will have to tag editorial here and tag UK Family Show because I really don't get it. I don't get it. People should explain to us. Loan is not hire purchase, pay on installment. Loan from a bank, even if you're getting from other loan houses, financial institution, finance houses, you still have to make deposit a property, a collateral, and not just any collateral. The worth of that property must commensurate with what they are giving you, and you must show documents, title to ownership, proof of ownership, and all of that. You must prove that that is yours, and that if it is not solely owned by you, the value is the value of the interest you have in that property is high enough, to pay off your debt in case of failure to repay the loan. So over to you guys. E be like say my brain don't knock, so make una help me explain. That's, by the way, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Did I greet you guys? No, I know I did